Now to a developing story in Midtown where residents are waiting for air quality tests to come back after a steam pipe ruptured.
This all happened overnight is when it started, 52nd Street and 2nd Avenue. And tonight, some of the streets are still closed to traffic. CBS 2's Jenna DeAngelis is live at the scene with the latest on the investigation and the concerns about asbestos exposure. Jenna?
Dick and Dana, any moment now, the mayor and city agencies will be providing an update, but crews have been out here all day. We've actually been wearing masks because of those air quality concerns. The focus for investigators has been getting to the bottom of that and, of course, figuring out the cause. White steam could be seen shooting from the street at 2nd Avenue and East 52nd Street, resulting in the shutdown of several city blocks with a massive response.
I was like, usually this happens, you know, when the president comes to town, they shut down 1st Avenue or if something's going on at the UN. I figured maybe something like that was going on, and I had no idea it'd be something like this.
A steam pipe leak, which city officials say happened around 2 a.m. and got progressively worse. Calls started coming in around 5:30 with reports it ruptured. Con Edison shut down a portion of a steam main in response, which took over an hour, encouraging people to avoid the area for safety. Those who were in their homes told to stay indoors.
We do have a potential asbestos release, hence we are working closely with all the necessary agencies.
When we first arrived, we went to a sheltering in place mode, keep people in their buildings much safer at that time.
Many residents we spoke with expressed concerns and confusion, stepping outside to dust-covered cars and street closures.
I've been up since 5 in the morning. I haven't gotten any communications or paper notices or anything like that.
Definitely am concerned. I didn't know what was happening until just now, so need to get a mask.
The Office of Emergency Management offered masks at the scene. Businesses were also impacted, like this one, which remained open despite being stuck within the street closures. Some say there were warning signs prior to this morning.
It was going on for the whole day, this smoke, steam, white smoke coming from this corner.
I hope that they find what they're looking for, and I hope we don't have any asbestos in the air, because it'd be terrible for us all in New York to be breathing in that steam.
An FDNY source says the FDNY was called to the scene here 3 times prior to the rupture. Each time they allegedly cleared the job without notifying Con Ed that the pressure was building. We have a reporter at the news conference that's about to get started here that will get more clarification on that. And of course, we'll bring you another live update at 6. But for now, we are live in Midtown East. Jenna DeAngelis, CBS 2 News.
All right, Jenna, thanks very much.
And we spoke with a doctor about the risk to people living and working in the area with all the steam and who knows what in the air. Dr. Michael Niederman is a pulmonologist and says if tests come back positive for asbestos with short-term exposure like this, the situation makes the risk low.
There have been lots of experiences with short-term exposures to asbestos, like the one that occurred today, and in that setting, the health risk is quite low. Theoretically, people need to minimize their exposure, and that would mean anybody who's even now going to the area should wear an N95 mask and make sure that it fits properly. And in general, there aren't a lot of tests that need or should be done at this point. People just need to be cautious.
And as we heard from Jenna, officials have N95 masks available to hand out in the area. Dr. Niederman says not a bad idea to wear masks inside as well if you're close to where it happened.
I think if you don't have an air filter that's a very high quality air filter that would trap particles, then I think you would be safest with masking. But again, I think a lot of it depends on how close you are to the potential site of release. So I think if you're in the immediate area, then probably it's safest to wear a mask.
He's also recommending that residents should make sure their windows are closed. Dr. Niederman reiterated that health risks of asbestos in this situation, if confirmed, are low because of the short-term exposure.
And if you need more information, we have continuing coverage on our website. You can find the latest road closures and updates on the investigation at cbsnewyork.com.